Hello YouTubers. So it's stretchy time again. As you may have seen from my previous videos, I have stretched up from an 18 to a 2, and then oh, I lost one of my earrings. I wonder when that happened. I stretched up from an 18 to a 2 and then to a gradually up to a 00. So I just realized that my earring fell out. When that happened, I don't know. So what we are going to do, as we always do, is new jewelry is cleaned with 91% alcohol. I do not use alcohol on my skin, okay? I use triple antibiotic ointment and sea salt, okay? So we're just using a little bit of triple antibiotic ointment. And I don't know when this earring fell out. Could have fallen out in the middle of the night, so I don't know whether my ear started shrinking or not. So what I'll do is I will take this, clean this, and put this in the other ear. Just for now, just to make sure that there wasn't any shrinkage. So I don't know when it fell out. So that feels tight, so we may not have any success now that I just realized that. Okay, so new, oops, wrong way. Carnelian, new plugs. These are a stone. See the dark swirl in there? They usually have like kind of creamy white swirls in them. These ended up coming very disappointing to me, guys, and I'll excuse the Tourette tics, so just ignore them. Yeah, so this pair of, they were supposed to be eyelets, tunnels, if you want to call them tunnels. They came with these tiny little holes in them, and I'm not happy because obviously I would like to be able to see through. That's why I wanted to get an eyelet or a tunnel so that you could actually see through this nice hole in here. And now I'm not going to be able to with these. So as you can tell, because I lost my other earring between, I don't know, last night and this morning. So it may be in my bed, I don't know. Yeah, excuse me. So what I'm trying to say is that my ears have been stretching, and my stone teardrop 00s keep falling out. And because they keep falling out, I said, well, maybe the weight of the stone stretched them on their own, okay? Obviously, they've stretched. So I thought, well, maybe it's time for me to just go ahead and try a new size. So that's what we're doing today. Long story short, sorry about that. So these came with a tiny hole and no real character in the stone. You know, like these heart teardrops have a lot of character in them, you know, throughout. They've got darker and lighter swirls in them, and these are howlite, and I really love them. But I'm very disappointed in these, I have to tell you. I did get them off Amazon, but I think it was, I don't remember the name of the company, so I'm not going to say it here. I'll link it below, but I'm not happy with them. You know, I'm not saying that everything they do is wrong, but they had a picture, and the picture I'll put over here. And it showed, you know, nice round. And I know that's for really large sizes, but I expected a huge hole in here, so bummer. So let me take this out one more time so that we can look at the size difference. Okay, so that's the size difference between the two. And you can see the swirls in the pink that I was talking about. Let's flip it to the other side. You can see how dark and light and everything it is. So that, yeah, that's why I'm not happy with the carnelian ones, but you know, it is what it is, what it is, what it is. So, all right, we're gonna give it a go. I haven't manually stretched my ears on my own. All I've done is just worn my teardrop shaped stone in my ears, and they seem to have because of the weight of the stone, I guess, stretched my ears on their own. So we're going to go ahead and give this a go. Now these are double flare. If they were single flare, I would say that I might have very easy success. But because they're double flare, the flare on the outside is actually larger than the size that I'm trying to go up to. And what I mean, see this outside rim? That's larger than this area in here that's more indented, because this is the actual size I'm trying to go up to. But because they didn't bring this down to an even with the middle diameter, they put another flare on the other side. It's not going in my ear. Guys, I am a true believer in not forcing, okay? You don't want to get a blowout. And if you're unfamiliar and you're just brand new to stretching, a blowout is when you're trying to force another size up into a hole in your ear or your philtrum, or where, you know, wherever you're working on your cartilage, and your ear is not stretched out enough to accept that larger size. You're going to tear, you're going to hurt your the whole entire area of your hole. It's going to just rip and bleed and get infected maybe, and not always infected, but you will definitely cause tearing and ripping. So you don't want to do that. So what you can do, go get you some plumber's tape. It's a little tiny dollar roll of plumber's tape. It has a white plastic outside, usually blue or red inside. You can get it for $1 at the dollar store, the grocery store, any hardware store has it. And it doesn't stick on itself or you. It will just it will lay against itself. There's no stickiness on it. And when I say it doesn't stick to itself, I meant with adhesive, but it will lay nicely on itself. And you just wrap it like 2 times the first time. Put your regular size that you are comfortably wearing back in your ear. And then, you know, in another couple days, wrap again. And then another few days, wrap again, and do that for the course of usually a month. And then you should be able to easily go up to the next size. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put round titanium eyelets that came with my stretching kit back in instead of these teardrop stones. So I'm going to remove these and get my titaniums and put them back in. And I don't know if actually, if they're right here, if I could grab them really quickly. I don't think I've ever worn them actually. So I can see the, there they are. Nope, those are not the tunnels. Those are the, what I just pulled out was the tapers. It's got the 00 tapers. Aren't they pretty? But what I'm looking for is the 00 tunnels. And I'm not sure if these are the size. I think these are 0. Yeah, those look like the 0s. So I wonder what happened to the 00s. That's weird. I don't even see them in here. I won't make you guys wait while I'm trying to figure out what in the world happened to the 00s. Very strange. They're not in here at all. Well, in any case, that will be my search for today. I have different bags where I keep jewelry and stuff in, and they're not in here, so I must have put them in with something else. But in any case, that's what I will do. I will put back in the, the 00 eyelets that are made out of titanium and start wrapping them. Okay, guys. I wasn't going to stretch up to another size. And then someone said, aren't you going to stretch your ears anymore? And that's all it took. And here I am stretching to another size. The bummer with going above a 00, guys, is that the hole in your ears won't shrink up on its own most of the time. I have seen other people post that it did. It shrunk really small. And even if it shrinks back down to a 2, I'd be good with that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a go. So I will post again, and maybe in a week or 2. We'll see. No forcing it. No forcing it. Oh, it's been thunder and lightning and storming here, guys, for days. And the sky just turned dark again. So I have 6 big dogs, so I have to put them out in shifts because one of my girls, Story, I call her Storyland. Her registered name is A Winter's Tale. So her call name is Story. She's a deep black and red semi-long-haired German Shepherd. And she's in heat, so I have a big Leonberger male, so we got to keep them separate. So everybody has to go out in shifts. So I'm going to go bring the 2 girls in and put everybody else out before it pours, which it's been doing for days and days. Hope you guys are having a super wonderful day. Yeah, I do. Love you all, and thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your kind words and support regarding the ticky ticks. Have a wonderful day. Remember, you guys are all amazing just as you are. Bye.